to be sharing with you in this video 3 ways to align with your heart's true desires, what your heart actually wants. Because we are conditioned to believe that we can't want what we really want. And I talk about this a lot on my channel because I believe that we need to start to wake up to the fact that we're allowed to want what we want. Like, we're allowed to want what we want. We just believe in society that we can't want what we want, and I think that is unacceptable. And this is why I always talk about you manifesting your vision, not the vision that somebody else wants for you. And with that being said, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 ways to align with your heart's true desires, what you actually want, what you truly want, not what somebody wants for you because you feel like you have to go after it and you feel obligated to go after this thing, or for whatever reason you came up with in your mind that you need to want this thing. None of that. I'm here to tell you that you can have what you want, and I'm going to share with you in this video how to align with that unapologetically, no fear, no guilt, no shame. Let's get into it. 3 ways to align with your heart's true desires. If you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video. Number 1, this is the first way to align with your heart's true desires. What you actually want is just ask yourself, what do I truly want in this moment? See, the last couple days, like a couple weeks prior to the last couple weeks, I was in a lot of resistance and I didn't know what was really going on. And what was happening is that I wasn't allowing myself to want what I truly want. What I really wanted was to eat more food, was to sleep more, and just to record videos when I'm not doing that. And just to allow myself to rest, to truly rest, because I was like putting myself in this dis-easeful state, unconsciously of course, because we would never dis-ease ourselves consciously, and unless it's for love, but I want to say that's dis-ease, that's just giving love. And what you want to understand is that the key is just ask yourself that question, because you'll notice that the body and the universal consciousness will actually give you an answer. Because we always like to look to outside sources. Like, oh, what should I do? Like, what should I do? You ask your friends, what decision should I make? Make this decision for me. That's how we're conditioned to ask others to make decisions for us. And that is a huge problem, because at some point you have to say, what is the choice that I am going to make? I need to make a choice for my life. I need to decide what I'm going to do with my life, not what somebody else decides for me. Okay, this is so critical. You cannot allow other people to decide what your vision is for you. You need to decide what your vision is. You need to say to yourself, I decide what I create in my reality, not somebody else. And it can start with a simple question like, what do I truly want in this moment? What do I truly want? You know, what do I truly want? What do you actually want? You'll notice that something emerges within you. It's almost like the universal consciousness is going to flow through you, and you'll receive a thought and you'll get an inspiration or something. And it might seem like, oh, maybe I shouldn't want that thing because I don't believe I can have that. Or maybe I should feel guilty for that, or something's wrong. Maybe it's going to make my health become worse. No, usually it's the opposite of that. Because if you have those fearful based thoughts and you act from that place, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy and you don't get what you truly want and you're in resistance. But if you allow yourself to want what you truly want and you take action from a space of realizing that there isn't something wrong. Ego is always, oh, there's something wrong. If I get what I truly want, oh, something's wrong. You know, my health is going to become more. Like, you wouldn't believe that my health skyrocketed to incredible levels when I did the things that I thought were unhealthy. Like, I just started to eat more food and to sleep more. And I believe, no, I need to keep working. I need to keep moving my body. And I move my body, but I do so when I feel like it. And that's really the 5D, in my opinion, is it's not really about feelings or logic. It's about transcending both of those. It's the true desire. It's where the logic and the feelings are all coming together into one. And that's the truth. That's the actuality of what is. And you just, like, sometimes asking yourself a question of, like, what do I truly want in this moment? That's an absolutely critical aspect to helping you to manifest exactly what you actually want, okay? Now, number two, allow yourself to want what you want truly. Allow yourself to want what you truly want. Allow yourself to want it. Just allow. Like, it's an allowing. The isness of what is an allowing. It's not something that you force yourself to want. I want to give you permission right now in this video to just say you are worthy of exactly of what you want plus more. And if that causes resistance within you, I'm not going to attack you, but I encourage you to really look at what that resistance might be about. Not to overanalyze it, but just to see that you are worthy. It's just that simple sometimes. Sometimes it's not about clearing a block or doing some crazy healing session from a Reiki healer or to hire a coach. These things can be useful. Sometimes it's as simple as saying that, you know what? I'm allowed to just let go right now. I'm allowed to be with what I truly want. And then the healing starts happening. Your desire starts to manifest. Universe starts to conspire in your favor. You start to get exactly what you want because you stopped resisting the isness of what your heart actually wants. See, here's the thing. Consciousness will experience everything. Every single thing that can possibly ever be experienced will be experienced. And if you say to yourself that this particular thing is bad, I shouldn't want this aspect of reality because it's bad, you're basically saying that that particular desire does not have a right to exist in reality. And so the universe will continually push you in that direction, and you'll feel resistance as you do not go in that direction. So when you're not going in the direction of what you really want, you'll feel a lot of resistance. You'll feel like it's not something you want to be doing simply because it's not what you really want. It's not what you want to be in that moment. And if you're giving a lot of energy to people, you might be giving because you feel like you have to give. Do you want to be giving? Or like maybe what you truly want is to give. Maybe you've already been receiving for the last 3 months, and what you want is to give, but you believe because of a spiritual idea that you're not allowed to give people energy and that you shouldn't feel emotions or something. Or on the contrary, you might be giving so much that you might believe that you need to keep giving when all you really want is to stop giving and to just receive and just let yourself do the things that may seem like you're being unhealthy or doing something wrong or dysfunctional. Well, it's not dysfunctional, it's just your soul coming back into grounding. You're integrating all that stuff you've put out. Whatever the case is for you, allow yourself to want what you truly want and just let it ground in. Let it ground in, or just express it out into the universe if that's what you want. Let yourself be what you want to be. Let yourself say what you want to say. Let yourself feel what you want to feel. Let yourself embody whatever it is that you want to embody, because there's no right or wrongs in the universe. There's no good or bads. It just is. And if you're conscious of that, it's like, well, you might have a fear of like, well, what if I'm being selfish? The most selfless thing you can do is let yourself want what you truly want and to align with the isness of what is, because the isness of what is will bring you closer to what you truly want. Now, number 3, remember that what you truly want, the universe will always conspire in your favor. Always. This is universal law. This is quantum physics. This is universal law here. When you want something, the universe will always conspire in your favor. Always. It's never not going to conspire in your favor. Because if you have a true desire to manifest something into existence, the universe will conspire in your favor every single time. Why is this the case? Why? Because life wants more life. Okay? If you're alive, that means there's a reason for your life right now. And that reason, there's a universal reason why you're alive. And that reason is to experience as much as possible. That's why you're here, is to become conscious of your true nature and then to expand your consciousness and to experience as much as possible. And if you have a true desire to enhance your consciousness and enhance your experience in some way, in some shape or form, if you haven't given up yet, If you're still alive, you have a purpose. Some people say, oh, I'm too old, or I'm too young, I don't have a purpose. None of that is true. If you're alive, the universe wants you to experience more. Otherwise, you would be dead, and even if you were dead, you would reincarnate into something else, and you would still be alive again, and hence the universe always wants more life. Oh, you don't have to believe in reincarnation, but that's my belief. When you're dreaming at night and you die, you instantly wake up into a new reality. That's probably what's going to happen when we die. Or we won't die and we'll continue expanding for infinity until we do die, and then we'll come back and get another form and continue it again. So remember, what you want, the universe will always support that. Always, always. If you truly want something and you're willing to allow yourself to want it, truly, and you make that choice, you will notice this. I'm not just saying this to be like a motivational public speaker to give you the motivation and say things that aren't true. I'm genuinely telling you something that you are going to notice in your experience. If you want something, you commit to it, you make that choice, and you allow yourself to want it, you allow yourself to receive it, you will notice that the universe will literally start to shift things accordingly to bring you exactly what you really want. It will bring it to you. If you align the masculine and the feminine energies, it will bring you what you want. So the third way to align with your true heart's desires is to remember that what you truly want, the universe will support you. The universe is always supporting you. Even if you don't truly want something and you put your energy to that, you're going to manifest that too. The universe is always supporting you. It's you say, hey, I want to be scared and I want to be fearful around I'm not allowed to have this thing. The universe supports you in that. It'll give you more of that. What you focus on grows. Energy flows within you goes. If you're scared, if you're fearful, if you believe in the fear, if you believe in all the things that are not supporting you, the universe will support that unconditionally. Unconditionally. That's how supportive the goddamn universe is. The universe is so goddamn supportive, it'll even support you on the things that you don't really want if you believe for whatever reason that you have to want those things. Even if you are going in a direction that you don't really want, but you've convinced yourself that you do want that thing for whatever reason, because of society, because of family, because of friends, because of social conditioning, if you go in that direction, universe will say, okay, your wish is my command. I'll support you real time in this moment, right now, as you're doing it. I will support you unconditionally. But if you truly want something, here's the good news, is that not only does the universe support you on what you want exactly always, but also when it's a true desire, it will support you even more. Even more. Because when you're doing something that's not in alignment with your true vision, the universe supports that. No problem, unconditionally. But if you do something that you truly want, it amplifies the energy. It expands the energy. It grows the energy. It allows more energy to start flowing through your system, and it accelerates your growth. You get what you want exactly, plus even more, plus more divine inspirations and motivations to manifest even more of what you currently don't have, and you're happy with what you have, but you're getting more. So when you have a true desire, remember that the universe is always supporting you, always. It's never not supporting you. It's always helping you to get exactly what you want. Keep that in mind. Remember that. Become conscious of that. Notice that. The more that you notice that, the more that you amplify that, and the more that it happens even more. When you appreciate something, it appreciates. What you appreciate, appreciates. So if you notice that it's working, that's going to help you to go even more into what you want, and that's what you call an upward spiral of consciousness and expansion and love, getting exactly what you want, plus even more that you couldn't even imagine of. And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Also, please hit the like button so that more people can get access to this content, because I do believe that every single person does deserve to know that they are the creators of their reality, and that they can do so and they can manifest their reality in the most effortless and easeful way possible. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.